welcome to The Spiritual Life with Annmarie Lord. And today I am so excited. I've got the gorgeous, she's a lovely friend of mine. This is Lucy Tesoro, and she has agreed to come on the show today. And I'm going to grill her. No, I'm not. I'm going to interview Lucy today because she's such a spiritual person, but she's a beautiful soul. She does lots and lots of healing through massage, through Reiki, through hot stone massage, and also the oils, what are they called? doTERRA oils. So the essential oils. So this is what we're going to talk about today. So welcome, Lucy.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on the show.
You're very welcome. Happy to be here.
So Lucy, we talked a little bit on your introduction there. You're such a wealth of knowledge in all these areas. And we talked a little bit about hot stone massage, aromatherapy touch, and also Reiki. But can I just talk about the oils first, the aromatherapy touch?
Yeah.
So if I just go at the oils, now a lot of people have heard of the doTERRA oils or some kinds of essential oils. Now I love the doTERRA myself, that's what I've got myself. But I wanted to ask you, how do they work? What would people go out and buy? Because they're quite expensive. So why would people go out and buy these oils over everyone else's oils?
Well, with the oils, they're 100% pure.
Oh,
so
right, okay.
They're not synthetic. They
Okay.
haven't added any other things to it, like chemicals or any other, like water, for example. Anything. So they're 100%
excellent.
pure.
Yeah.
And they are resourced from all over the world, including Australia.
Oh,
Okay.
beautiful.
And what I liked about it is because the plants are planted in whatever country they've come from.
Yeah.
And with doTERRA, they've planted, resourced, distilled, and they're bottled there.
So they're bottled in the
money
country that they're grown in?
Yeah.
Oh,
so that some of the
excellent.
money the company gives back to that country.
Yeah.
And it gives work to the actual population, to the
How
people.
interesting is
Yeah.
that? Now, here's me, I didn't know that. I just go
Yeah.
off and I say to my supplier, can I get some oils?
Yeah.
And that's it. How
Yeah.
ignorant am I?
So that's why I felt like I loved that. That was one of the reasons.
Yeah.
And I worked with them, and I have seen other products, but this really sat with me.
Yeah, it
And
resonates
when
with
it does,
you
yeah.
quite well.
And I find that using the product gets into the client's system very, very quickly. It works very quickly.
I want to talk to you a little bit about
Yeah.
that. Now, you say it gets into the system very quickly. As you know, Bianca uses these oils as well. And I wanted to ask you, how do we know what oils to use for what symptoms? Like one day she said to me, I was quite stressed out, and not that I get stressed out very often, but I was a bit stressed this day. I think I was overworked. I was a little bit overworked. And she said, oh, take your shoes and socks off. And she got this peppermint oil out and rubbed it on my feet.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I felt really good, but pretty quick.
Very quickly, because rubbing it under your feet gets into your bloodstream very, very quickly, more than anywhere else, any part of your body.
So can you put all these oils on your feet?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
You can drink with it. You can mix and have drinkers, so you can
Really?
do a mixture. So that gets into your system very quickly as well. Usually I do a blend for my clients when they
Now,
require.
explain to us and our listeners a little bit, what is a blend?
A blend is a mixture of oils, depending if they're stressed. So I might mix 1 or 2 or 3 of the oils, and in a coconut oil.
Lovely.
And it's in a roller bottle.
Yeah.
And I usually sort of say to the client, use it during the day if you feel like you're a bit stressed out, overwhelmed, you're anxious. Usually under the feet in the evening, and they can go to sleep with it.
Perfect.
Or I mix it in an inhaler, so if they want to just leave it in their bag, or in
And
their
just
pockets,
smell it.
and they can just smell it during the day.
Lovely.
It tends to relax you, especially if I'm using lavender in that mixture as well.
So that's what I was going to say to you. So if someone being a bit stressed out, what oils would you recommend? Because we all have a very hectic life in this world, in this year,
Yeah. Peppermint is very, very good.
Okay.
It's a very calming, and lavender is very, very good. Those two together.
So that's what you would mix for your oils.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
But also they have other issues, which then I would ask the client. Then I would always say, look, let's mix something else with that. So I would actually find out. I research. I sit with them and I give them a consultation. And actually find out what is the issue behind that. What is their their life problems or
what's causing the stress.
What's causing the stress.
Yeah.
So it could be a lot of reasons. So therefore I don't mix just one type.
Yeah, for everyone.
Not for everyone.
Oh,
no.
how interesting. Oh, maybe I should come and get my oils mixed up. Yeah.
That would be great. And I work intuitively as well. So
because I know you're a very spiritual person. Yeah. Now, the other thing I was going to ask you is you bring your oils. I was very fortunate to have a hot stone massager for you. I like to do some research before I do my interviews. And this gorgeous lady gave me a hot stone massage, and it was amazing. And we used lots of essential oils during
that as well. So, like I said, I used more to relax. I think when you're having a hot stone, because the stones I use are from Peru. I've actually purchased them from Peru. Oh, they're not just river stones that you can just get from anywhere down the shop or down the local nursery. They're actually from Peru. So they're salts from the volcanic mountains.
That's what I was going to ask you. So what was the difference between the rocks we get on the beach to the ones that you got from Peru?
They hold their heat a lot longer. Okay. They're very energetic. There's a lot of energy on them. And they become connected to me. So you probably will understand what I mean by that.
Yeah, it's like your vibration. It's like the crystals. I had beautiful Kelly in last week talking about crystals, and we talked about crystals that resonate with you and the vibration. So the same with these volcanic rocks.
So because it picks up people's energy, I always cleanse them after each client. They're cleaned, sterilised, and they're cleansed. I do a healing cleansing thing on them. So it's whatever energy that client might have, I don't pass it on to anyone else or myself. So
this is so interesting. It really is. And I was, as I say, was fortunate enough to have one of these hot stone massages, and it was just totally not what I expected. I expected to feel relaxed, or like you have a massage in Bali, but this was something different. I felt a healing energy. I actually felt healed from this massage. It was hard to explain, and that, I think, as you say, was a combination of you, of the rocks themselves, and also these essential oils
and the Reiki as well.
It was absolutely amazing.
So the stones are, like I said, there are a lot of energy on them, but the massage technique is a normal massage technique, but I don't always do the same flow to each client. So when they come in, I can feel what they need. I feel like sometimes I might need to work on their back more, on their legs more, or emotionally on the top area of their body. So the stones are kept at a certain temperature, and I apply the oils, and then it's a very gliding, nurturing feeling. So it's not a very fast,
massage. No, it's very slow. It's lovely.
Very slow. It's very nurturing, and it's very grounding. Okay, you find that you'll probably feel very grounded.
Now, you talked a little bit there about you have a feeling about when people come in. So that's really, really interesting. So we're just going to take a very short break, and then we'll be back, because I want to know all about your intuition when people walk through the door, and how you feel intuitively what oils to use and what you're going to do for this person, okay? All right, so we're just going to take a short break, and join us again soon. So welcome back, Lucy, and welcome back, guys. Now, just before we went to the break, we talked a little bit about intuition, very, very briefly. So people come through the door, and you feel an intuitive feeling as such to go and be guided to what you're going to do for this person and what oils you're going to use. Now, as you know, I'm a little bit intuitive myself, just a little bit. So I want to ask you, what do you feel? Where do you feel it, and what do you see in your head, or to know what you're going to do, really?
Yeah, I feel it in my stomach, in the core of my stomach. That's where I feel it. And I can also, by the per client's body language as well, because sometimes they might look like they're excited about having this much, but they're there for a reason. Yeah, definitely. They're there for a reason. So really, it's feeling it in my gut, just there. Yeah. And because then if feeling like I get sad if they're sad. Yeah. And I know if they're going to cry if I'm doing a treatment on them. So I'm prepared for that sometimes.
Excellent.
You know what I mean?
So you have to do a protection. I always talk about protecting yourself before we do any kind of work like this,
and to protect them, protect myself, protect the room, and to guide me to where I feel the client needs to have that treatment, where she needs to be nurtured, because really that's what I talk about. I work from the heart, so I'm not just a aromatherapist.
And this is really interesting, because you say I'm not just an aromatherapist. Now we know aromatherapists are fantastic at what they do, but actually, well, not even but, it's however, you actually bring something a little bit extra. And I think lots of healers, whether you do aromatherapy, whether you do Reiki, whether you do crystal healing, every one of us brings in our own little special touch. And as I say, I've actually been to you for one of these hot stone massages. And honestly, I felt so amazing at the end of it. I did have some emotions come to the surface, but I did feel absolutely cleansed. And I feel, personally, it was because you used your other modalities that you've been trained in, and you bring these to the healing.
I think it's very important to work from the heart. You're not just a masseur, you're not just a Reiki practitioner. You're working from the heart, and I think that's what is so special, that you're giving something to that client, and she's walking out the door, and she's feeling like a oneness. She's balanced. She feels amazing when she's got Lisa. That is my intention with my clients. This is how I like to work.
So I know you're a Reiki master as well. Now you bring your Reiki into this healing. How do you do that, if you don't mind me asking? Because of the stones, because I know you use the stones and you work with the stones underneath your hands. How would you bring your Reiki in? Do you work in people's auras? Do you work through the stones? How does that happen?
I usually work intuitively, through the stone, but I always ask the client if she's happy to receive Reiki. I think that's really important as well. So if they get any emotions coming up, or if they feel anything, they're going to understand that is what they're receiving as well.
Now, can I just explain as well, because there'll be a lot of our listeners out there who'll be saying, okay, Reiki healing, what is this Reiki healing? So would you like to just explain what your take is on Reiki healing, what you think it is?
So in a nutshell, Reiki is an energy force from the universe, because we're all connected.
Definitely.
We're all one light, we're all connected. So when I'm doing Reiki, I'm not actually doing the healing.
You're the channel.
I'm the channel for it. So if you can imagine that I'm just a conduit or a pipe. So from the universe comes through the pipe, through the conduit, onto the client. Okay, so she's receiving the healing. I'm not actually healing her. Right, she's healing herself. So that's how I basically explain.
That's right, and that's what I always say, because as you know, I'm a Reiki master as well, and I teach Reiki. But that's what I always say to people. We're not given our energy. We're actually, as you say, good analogy there, is a pipe or a conduit, and it comes through us and it goes into the person. And I always say that imagine when your energy is low. When people's energy are low, and we all get like this through life, we feel, we start getting ill, we get like colds and coughs and chest infections, and things go a little bit wrong. And I always explain in my training, when the body is in dis-ease, that's when we get disease. And to draw in this life force energy through you into the client, I think, this is what I teach, that then the energy goes into them for them to heal themselves. So it's when people say I'm going for Reiki healing, really, they're not. They're actually coming to plug themselves into the energy source so that they can heal themselves, so that the body becomes not in disease, if you like. Would you agree with that?
Definitely. Definitely agree with that.
And lots of different people come and they say, how often should I come, and can the energy go to wherever it needs to go to? So I'm going to ask you, Lucy, do you think people can overdose on Reiki?
No, they can never get enough of it.
Never get enough, Yeah.
So if I can use an example for myself, I've been a Reiki master for about 10 years now. And I think Reiki found me as well.
Lovely,
And so, because I don't mind saying, I went to quite a few sessions over a period of about a year to have Reiki.
Oh, so you had Reiki treatments
I had Reiki
yourself?
That's why I really believe in the healing.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for Reiki, I don't know where I might have been today. It sort of it brought me back to oneness again, more calmer. I had direction as
Excellent.
well. So, and I felt I wanted to heal. I think I already had it in me to do that, but I felt like, because I experienced it, I totally 100% understand where it's coming from.
Yeah.
And that was my journey. So, and I really want to sort of help people now.
So let's recap on that. So you actually went and had healing for yourself to get yourself in line. And I would strongly recommend that for people who are going to do Reiki or learn the art of Reiki. I always say in Reiki 1, it's about knowing what it's all about, and it's about healing yourself, you know, because we have to find ease in our own lives before we can help anyone else, you know, and that's the way forward. So that's exactly what you did, and that is exactly what I did as well, which brought me onto the path of where I am today. Helped me come out of my closet a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
But to go back again, so then you did Reiki 1, and was that here that you did Reiki 1? Was that in Perth?
Yes, it was. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
And then did you heal yourself then? Was you doing lots of self-healing?
No, I was actually I had Reiki before I went and then taught Reiki, because I experienced it.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to learn how to
do it for other people.
For other people. Because I was so strong, I was so connected, I was so really strongly believed in this treatment, that I think if one person can pass on this to one person, and then it's like a domino effort.
It is a domino effort.
Yeah.
And I always think that during the journey of Reiki, I mean, I have such an amazing job. I love my job. And I teach Reiki. I also do my readings, and I come to work in the studio, which is fantastic. However, if I go back to the very beginning, I probably needed to heal myself as well before I could go on to help anyone else.
That's right.
But I always say what an amazing thing it is to do, to teach people or to bring people on the journey that me and you have both been on, and then let them go on their own journey. It's fantastic.
And then they can pass that on to them, you know.
Now, I just quickly wanted to talk to you about, because we're both Reiki healers, this is fantastic, because we can get into this conversation. I love this. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the 5 principles, you know, just for today, do not worry. Just for today, I will not anger. When we teach Reiki, we teach the 5 principles. And I think it's not just about healing, it's about living your life differently. Now, we're just going to take a short break, but I'm so excited to come back for this conversation. So we're just going to take a short break, guys, and I'll be back with Lucy, and we'll be talking about more to do with Reiki and about the 5 principles. Talk to you soon. Okay, Lucy, I am so excited to talk about this bit. Just before the break, guys, we were talking about the art of Reiki, and myself and Lucy are both Reiki masters, so I love having someone else to talk to about this, because it's such an amazing area of my life, and I know it's an amazing area of yours too. I just wanted to go back to something we were talking about a little bit just before the break. We spoke a little bit about how it's energy and it's life force energy. It comes through us as conduits into the person to supply them with energy, if you like, to bring their body into balance, or to re-energise them, to fight off disease, if you like. Now, that's it in a nutshell, quickly. Yeah, there's a lot more to Reiki than that. So I just wanted to talk about the 5 principles, because lots of people don't know about this. Now, as Reiki masters and Reiki practitioners, we're taught the 5 principles, and it's just for today I will not worry, just for today I will not anger, just for today I will live my life honestly, just for today I will do my work honestly, and just for today I will love every living thing. Is that right? Did I get that right? Yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to go back to maybe the first one. Just for today I will not worry. So when I teach, I always say, think about there's 5 little tiny principles. Sometimes it can be really, really difficult.
It can be.
Can't it?
Yes.
So do you feel the same?
Yes, like I get days when I'm worried about this and I've got to do that and not living in the moment. But then I've always got to bring myself back to living in that moment. So, and I always say to myself, just for today, Lucy, you are not going to worry. Just this moment.
So it brings you back into the now.
Yes, because there's nothing you can do about it.
No, that's right.
I've actually learnt with Reiki not to worry what happened yesterday, because yesterday's gone.
That's right.
Tomorrow's not here yet, so I don't really need to worry about tomorrow either. It's just worry about the moment, because if you're not in that moment, you're going to actually miss out
everything
and not feel what you're doing
and
thinking.
You feel that Reiki has given you that gift.
Yes, definitely has. Yes.
I was listening to I do a lot of audio books, and I was listening to The Power of Now with Eckhart Tolle. And he talks about living in the now, just in the present. And that made me smile, because that's like what we teach. Just for today, do not worry. Right. So of a morning time, like you said, you can feel yourself catching yourself on when you start to get anxious. And I do exactly the same. And I felt that was a gift that I was given from my Reiki training too. Yeah. So you just catch yourself on, don't you? And you think... Just
even over silly little things. Oh, look, I'm going to be 10 minutes late. Well,
does it matter?
Yeah. Whereas now I don't worry, I'm 10 minutes late. I'm going to be 10 minutes late. I'm meant to be where I'm meant to be right now.
Right now. Yes. Right now, in the now. That's right. If anyone's ever looking for a book to read, I would say Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. Yes. Amazing book. And it just, again, it compounds really what we learn as Reiki practitioners. Just for today, I will not worry. Yeah. And what about the other one? Just for today, I won't anger. Yes. This can be a little bit sticky.
It can be, especially if you're on the road. People. You know,
that's true.
When they cut in front of you, or they've, I won't mention how many other things maybe they might do. So I just actually smile, and I have been doing this for a long time. I just smile. I think, off you go. Here you go. And my husband looks at me and says, "You're amazing. You just never let anything worry you." I think, well, a bit of kindness, and it'd be surprised how that might bounce off them as well. I'm thinking, she let me through, or I didn't take it, I didn't fight back. In other words,
and do you know what? That's a really good thing to say. You just quickly mentioned there that you said it just mightn't get them angry either. It might make their day. No. Now, how different would their day be if you didn't smile?
Yes, that's right.
And as you say, there's nothing we can do about it. No. And that happened then. Yeah. The power of now is so you're already in the future.
Yes.
So do we want to really take that stuff with us?
Yes.
To the future?
Because you're carrying it you're carrying it on to the rest of the day.
That's right.
And then from there you're going to be carrying it on to bouncing off other people.
That's right. And I always say, whose energy are you upsetting? You're upsetting your own energy. And you'll have that ripple effect onto other people.
Exactly.
So,
True.
That's not good either.
No.
So we've had don't worry, just for today, don't get angry. What's the other one? Just for today, I will do my work honestly.
Honestly.
So how would you interpret do my work honestly?
I would interpret that as do my work from the heart.
Exactly. That's exactly what I say.
Yeah. If you can do it from the heart... it's from your soul.
Yeah.
I think if everyone worked that way, this world would be
a better place.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I actually say, work from the heart. That's what I say. But I also say, do my work honestly. When I first seen that and I first went to study Reiki, and I thought, does that mean I can't take extra 5 minutes on my lunch break, or I have to be really early and honest with my timekeeping, which I always would, shall I say? But it wasn't. And then when I looked into it a bit more, I decided that if anything in life I was going to do, I was going to do it to the best of my ability. So if I teach something, I will go and study it and learn it, so that what I'm giving to other people is coming from a good place. It's coming from a place that the knowledge I've got, I will share. And if I don't know it, I will go and find it out, you know?
And that's what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of research, a lot of reading. Through the years, I've always been interested in anything I see or someone tells me about, I've got to know about it. So I can pass that on to other people.
And there's another one that we talk about, I will love every living thing. Now, this can be really difficult. Because we're all not saints and angels out there, you know. We like to think we're good people, and most of us are coming from a really good place. But there's also always someone that will upset you, or there's someone that tries to get under your skin, you know. And what I always try to think, and I don't know about you, is I always try to say, you know what, that may be your problem, so you can have that back. I'm not going to take that on board.
No.
How would you look at that?
Yeah, I'd look at it the same way as you. I'm not going to take it on board. As someone, you might think, well, that person might not like you, or they don't like what you've done. Yeah. And I always say to myself, I think, well, it's not mine to take on board. No. It's not my issue. It's your issue. You have to learn to deal with that. Yeah. And if I do that to myself, because sometimes people might say things that might hurt you, and you really do take it on board, and therefore you've got that on you every day, and the next day, and the next week, and then it might turn to anger and bitterness. So, and
then what happens, as we know in the body with Reiki,
it comes disease. Exactly.
So we don't want that. So for people to say things about you, or to say negative things about you, for you to take that on board means that you've actually let that person in. Yeah. So to be stronger, I would say, or to be more supportive of yourself, I would say, well, I'm not going to allow you to do that.
Do that. This is me, and if you can't accept me the way I am, it's not mine to deal with. It's your problem. You've got issues of yourself, because it does bounce off. Is it something? Is it something that you can see in you that's it's annoying me, because it's really in you. Really.
And I think we annoy them even more when we do that.
That's right.
So it's a win-win. No, I'm kidding. So it's like, but Reiki has taught us to do these things, you know. So we've had do not anger, do not worry, work honestly, love every living thing, and what was the last one?
Work with love.
Work with love. With love. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we always try to round it up and work with love. Yeah. So as long as you stay true to yourself and work from your heart, Reiki has taught us a massive
and also
lesson.
Be humble. Be humble.
Be humble. That was it. Just for today, I will be humble. Yeah.
Just for today, I will be humble.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But it's an amazing role, and it's we're very privileged to be able to do that. So anyone out there that thinking of going to do Reiki, I would strongly, strongly recommend it, because you not only be able to change other people's lives, you're able to change your own. So we're just going to take a short break again there, Lucy, and I can't wait to come back, and we'll talk some more.
Yeah, thank you.
See you after the break, guys. Hi guys, and welcome back, and I've got the lovely Lucy Tesoro with me in the studio today, and we've been talking about Reiki, we've been talking about essential oils, hot stone massage, and it's been an absolutely wonderful day. I've really enjoyed having you here, Lucy. I hope you've enjoyed it.
I've had a really lovely morning. It's lovely. Thank you.
It's great to talk to someone who like, I know I don't do the hot stone massages, but it's great to talk to someone about the oils, because I love the oils myself, and it's also great to talk to someone about Reiki, because I absolutely love Reiki. Now, Lucy is a Reiki a Reiki practitioner, and also a hot stone masseur
as well. Yes.
So, and she also does a thing called aromatherapy touch, where she uses the oils. And can you quickly explain what aromatherapy touch is?
Aromatherapy is a very, very gentle technique. It's not like a normal strong massage, because we only do the back area. Okay. To the neck and the head, and on the feet.
Oh, excellent.
So it's a very gentle technique, placing your hands over the spine, through the area, and through to the shoulders. I use 8 essential oils through that, using the treatment, and they all are all different oils, from lavender to myrtle to balance the body.
Oh, excellent.
It's an on guard. It's also to treat any elements that you might have in your body that's like infections or...
Oh, brilliant. Okay. And how long does one of these sessions last?
They usually last between 45 to an hour, usually about an hour, because I sort of just tend to really just sort of go very, very slowly. Yeah. It's a very gentle massage. It's not, but it's a very but it's very powerful, because the oils are really doing their job. And it's good for detoxing anything through your body, because we do like on your feet. like a drainage technique.
So it's also a detox massage as well.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So it's more of a therapy rather than a actual full body massage.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it does bring you back to a feeling of wellness when you're finished. You will notice the difference.
Yeah,
and obviously you need to drink lots of water to detox anything that you have.
Perfect.
That's not any toxins in your body.
Yeah. Well, it's an absolute amazing. As I say, I like to do some research, and I've also had an aromatherapy touch massage done. I was off Bianca actually the last time I had that done. So, and it's you just feel like you're floating on cloud 9. So Lucy, can you let our listeners know if they want to come and have either Reiki from you, hot stone massage, or aromatherapy touch? How do they get in touch with you?
I work from home. Okay, I have a beautiful, quiet, peaceful place in my home.
Beautiful.
My room. I'm in the Iluka area.
Okay.
And I do work a couple of nights a week if clients sometimes can't get to me during the day.
So how can we book in with you?
Okay, I have through my Facebook page.
Okay, which is?
Pure Journey. Okay, and I have a mobile number. They can either SMS me or give me a call, and the number is 0439 640810.
Okay, so the Facebook page is
Pure Journey.
Pure Journey, P-U-R-E, Journey.
P-U-R-E, yes.
And that's on Facebook, and your mobile number again is?
0439 640810.
Thank you so much, Lucy. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I know I'm coming to you again in a couple of weeks for some more massage. It's amazing.
I look forward to having you.
And I look forward to it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. So thanks, Lucy, and thanks for listening in. Now, just before we finish, as you know, whenever I get anyone in my gorgeous hot seat, I always do a little reading for them and give them a little bit of guidance to see what's coming up in their life. Are you up for that?
I sure am.
So join us after the break when we come back with Lucy's reading. Hi guys, and welcome back. And as you know, I've got the beautiful Lucy Tesoro with me today, and we've been talking about oils and Reiki, and we've had a great time.
We have.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do a bit of a psychic reading for Lucy. Like, I know I am a medium, but I just feel like I wanted to do some guidance for you and give you a little bit of guidance. So as you all know, guys, I work with my angel cards, and Lucy's just shuffled the cards while we were on the break and picked out 4 cards. So Lucy, you ready for your reading?
I sure am.
Okay, so I just went into my little zone a little bit there. And I picked out 4 cards for you. Now, one of the first cards I picked for you is massively breaking apart from the past. Okay, so it's about moving forward. All your cards together, I look at them as a collective, are all to do with a new journey, a new path, and moving forward. But what I do feel is I don't feel everything has been put in front of you yet. Okay, I do feel you're going to be massively protected on this journey, so it's a good thing. You are on the right path. But I just don't feel like everything is in front of you. So I feel like you're at quite the beginning of this new venture and this new journey for you. But I feel like I keep wanting to go back and saying to you, don't be worrying, because I do feel like you're surrounded in white light, you're surrounded in cotton wool, as I call it, and you're safe, okay? But there is some things that you need to let go of in the past, totally, and that will happen, okay? So keep going forward. As I say, there's something else that is not being shown to you. I know you do the Reiki, and I know you do the oils and the hot stone massage, but I just feel like there's other things as well that are coming for you, okay? But I also want you to be really getting in touch with your intuition, because you're going to use that a lot more as well, okay? Now, the one thing I would say for you as well is, have you got a vision board?
I do.
Oh, excellent. When was it last updated?
Oh, several weeks ago.
Oh, good. Because I just felt like I needed to look at my vision board. So it's only just been done?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Excellent. Because I just feel like I need to, no, I'm saying it again, I need to look at my vision board, because I don't quite think everything's on there. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Because I just kept hearing, no, go back to the vision board, go back to the vision board. So we need to relook at the vision board. There's something as well that's not sitting quite right with me, and I want to take it off, okay? So have a look at your vision board. Something's coming off.
Yeah.
and we're going to put some other stuff on.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yes, you're right.
If you're looking at the vision board, it's not here on this right side, is it?
No, it's on the left side.
It's on the left, okay, because I
yes.
just feel like I'm here,
Yes.
and I just feel like I need to come off.
It's got to come off. I know
Yeah?
exactly what you mean.
Okay. Okay, but something else will be going on there as well, okay? It's still going to be within the healing modality, but I feel like there's like, I feel like I'm hearing in my head like coaching and stuff like that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all to do within this area, okay? Have you ever heard of a spiritual coach?
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I just feel like there's something around a spiritual coach.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a journey there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Now I also want to say to you, don't lose sight of this. Just keep going. Just keep swimming.
Yes,
all
yes,
right.
yes.
Because I feel like you might be having a little bit of a wobble. You know, and it's always safe. I used to do it all the time, to run back into my nursing closet, or into my nursing life, if you like, because it was safe. It's very safe. But it wasn't always the best.
No.
You know?
I can see where I'm going.
Definitely.
And I think I just need to be patient.
Yeah.
Because when I start something, or when I do something, I want to do it just now.
Yeah.
So I don't
We
wanna
all
wait.
do.
Yeah.
That's why we have vision boards, we have
Yeah.
dream boards, we
Yeah.
have everything,
Yeah.
you know? And we listen to everyone else. But remember, just for today, I won't worry. Yeah?
Exactly.
And Eckhart Tolle, living in the now, okay? So what we seem to do is it's okay to have your hopes and your dreams as long as you don't lose the journey.
Journey of that.
Yeah?
Journey.
Because
Going
if we
on.
live in the journey, I feel like we never get to the destination, because once we get to that destination, we're still not living in the now. We're still looking at what we want before, okay? So enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride. It's going to be an amazing journey for you. You're such a beautiful person who I
Thank
know
you.
comes from the heart. But just keep going, okay? And watch out for the new thing that's going to come in. And I do feel like it's a communication thing. So, where you've got like a coaching type of thing.
Yeah.
So watch out for something like that coming in, okay?
Always learning.
Always learning.
Yeah.
But don't forget, enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride, okay? Enjoy the now.
Thank you.
All right? I hope you've enjoyed today.
I sure have. Thank you so much for having me here.
You're so welcome, and thank you from my heart for coming on this show.
And from my heart too.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Guys, we've had the gorgeous Lucy Tesoro on the show today, and you've just heard me do a little reading for it. It was a little bit of guidance. As you know, I'm a medium as well. I'm a psychic medium. So if you would like to have a reading with myself in my office, then please get in touch. You can jump on the website. It's www.tranquilbalance.com.au, and you can actually go and see what's available and book yourself in.